Okay. Should be online at this point? Maybe? Did it start? Yeah, it did start. Nice. Am I captain? Yeah, I'm cap. Okay, wait a second while I tweet something. Do it streaming Arknights until I finish my sanity. Both in real life and in game. And then I'll just put the link to Twitch, I guess.
目は覚めたか、それともまだ夢の中か。
Okay, wait. Okay, it's done. Okay, so while in this, let me see. Message. London credits expired. I didn't even notice that I had them. Oh, probably. Oh yeah, that finished. Makes sense. Limited skin. I have my skin now. Look at him. Then. Ooh, 800. Credit store. Well, first I'm buying this. What I'm doing with the other? Maybe I'm buying this. Yeah. Missions here. Okay. Let's go a second to the base.
雑誌の最新号をいつでも買えるなら、住むところなんてどうだっていいんだよ。
Collectible 20. Ooh. A bit of LMD. Trust. And clues.
もちろんお手入れの秘訣はあるよ。知りたい？
Okay, I already got 2 clues. Nice. Let me collect this. Already had it, huh?
Doctor.
Okay, let's see now. Why am I leveling up now? Oh yeah, I was leveling up Scavenger. I think I went to level up Quora first, though. I did a mistake there. Oh. Maybe with this... Okay, level 44. I need to farm some money though. I'm really low on that. Recruit. Still 2 minutes. Yeah, let's go with the rolls then. Okay. A Melantha. Sure. And then I have 2 rolls. I'm going to buy a skin, so while it's probably not worth it to buy a skin now, I'm still doing it because I want one. Ooh, 5-star. Please don't be great up. A beeswax?
すみません。ぼーっとしてました。
I'm not using it right now, but
初めましてだ。
could be worse. At least I don't have anyone else with the archetype. But wait, that means that now I can go in the certificate store. Oh, first we have some tokens here, yeah. I can buy this, right? I can buy it.
私を助けたのは君たち。私。
Okay, I read now. Hello, Reed. I'm gonna put her here in the things that I have to level up.
戦火が荒野を焼き尽くす。
Okay. Wait, is there any skin that I need now? Because I have an 5-star that does the same job of Vigna. Yeah, unless I want one for Courier. Oh well, I'm still let's say that I'm still saving for the back. The level 40 per announcement back. I need 6 more though. What can I do now? Continue main theme. Dark Knight's Memoir. I have DM8 here. I could try DM8. I'm not sure if it will work. Let's try like this first. Nymphaga after contacting Reunion. 10:13 PM, clear. Versus a named desert outskirts. I think the music is a bit too high for me. A bit better. You met all the Reunion leaders. What do you think? Are you asking me or... If you ask me, I'd say nothing out of the ordinary. The stuff they do is pretty par for the course for people like that. Strange Munch, there's a child who seems to be purposefully pushed into that position to the point of becoming cruel. And then there's a warrior whose toughness is beyond imagination. There are some incredible people, but then there are also some tribute villains. All I can say is, we've seen all kinds of people after fighting wars all these years. But there is someone who caught my eye. Oh, you must be talking about that one. The one who was waiting at the side with the other little rabbit. Their squad seemed on a completely different level compared to the ordinary infected. That kind of Sarkas warrior can be said to truly bear the mark of war. Sarkas? Yeah, but you don't see Sarkas like that every day. He claims to be with Ursus, saying he broke off contract with Kasdal long ago. How pitiful. He never needed to live such an exhausting life. Maybe we should all go meet him. The impression I got from him was that he has become much more than a warrior. And don't you love thinking about things instead of philosophizing? Why not have a chat with someone like that? Oh my god, and add them on Spotify. Yeah, just a second. We might learn a lot from him. You're talking about... Pardon, I would like to speak with you alone. Speak of the devil. What's up? You would I the pleasure. Ooh, my name does not matter for the time being. Rest assured right now, I am not here on behalf of the leader. I just want to hear about my countrymen, about my own land. What has become of them? I know that in Kasdal, many things happened. Some things I have heard, but details, no. You're just a Nursisian. These two identities do not conflict. The bloodline has not changed, dark and deeply rooted. I care not for it, but run from it, I cannot. So even if I told you, what do you plan to do? These things happened a long time ago for me. Nothing. There is nothing I can do. But it has been so long since I saw Teresa. Oh, from your reactions, I see she's with you. Her mark is here. After all, your sarcasm. Mad blood-soaked. She's an hero, at least so respected, a great warrior, a worthy ruler. My flesh, loyal to Ursus. For my people, I exile myself, but I am still Sarkas. I want to know what happened to our castle. I just want to know. And route to Cernobog. 5:22 a.m. Clear. Cernobog, Sarkas mercenary garrison. Need something? We hope that your mercenaries can give us explanation. First, your team defected. The people who went after them reported back that you weren't even trying. A few hours ago, some enemies managed to infiltrate Cernobog again due to your negligence. Combined with the fact that when we first captured Cernobog, someone tipped us off that you let. Okay, got it. The client's dissatisfied with our performance? Can you say that with fewer words? We're simply in a comparative relationship, and I'm the leader now. If I get on this table and start grueling, will Tallulah be happy? Or did having Pepe Patriot around give you the illusion that Irina is actually good at fighting a war? Make no mistake about what the people actually capable of bringing you victory are. If you figure it out, hurry up and crawl back to that dragon girl. I'll tell her what she wants to know soon enough, so don't rush me. There's one other thing. Just now, stragglers from an enemy party were detected inside the city. The mercenary, Ines, died after exchanging fire with them. The Union also participated in this battle. The enemies were very strong, and we all suffered losses. This is all due to our negligence. There's no need to get pushy with me. Seems like something happened to the east of here not long ago. Precisely. So where's the body? Unfortunately, I have bad news. I'm talking about the enemy's corpses. Ines wouldn't use such flashy, destructive arts. Our casters were also involved in the battle, and their state was destroyed. Don't you think you're being a bit blatant here? I don't know what you're talking about. So from your side point of view, how should this situation be handled? Our main forces is focused on the battle that will take place in Langman. We have no time to waste here. You either want to investigate your responsibility in this just yet, so you should handle it yourself. You have a pretty thick Ursus accent. But you guys didn't really think that I'd take some random excuse, did you? But I want to calm down first. Sorry, got a bit carried away there. You can breathe a sigh or leave first, and be grateful that you get to leave. What's the meaning of this? Don't get me wrong, the death of one Sarkas won't affect the outcome of the next battle, and neither will the death of the entire Union movement. If you don't believe me, you're welcome to try me. Make sure our leader hears about your true attitude. There won't be a next time. Ooh. You heard them. Since you let that threadless islands got escape, Union has never allowed us to act alone. If they could put all of this much effort into their actual battles, they wouldn't be getting their asses handed to them so badly. Despite that, you still deliberately let the traitors Blade Master get away. I didn't deliberately let him go, I just didn't want those idiotic infected to kill out Sarkas I brought here. You would have slaughtered Flamebringer on the spot to get Union's attention off of you. Regardless of what you wanted. Was I the only one who couldn't remember his code name? I'm embarrassing. Okay. So, is Ines really? I lost someone identifier. Let's talk business first. 3 things. First, Ines wanted to warn you that something's wrong with Tallulah. She must have seen something more specific, but I'm not clear on that. All she told me was Tallulah apparently had 2 shadows. From her reaction, this isn't some common byproduct of art interference. Second, the old man has left, received another order to go fetch something. Tallulah didn't even make any effort to hide it. Finally, a messenger is already set off for Victoria. Shortly, the regent will know everything that has happened here. Persis knows many things, and yet has just as many monsters around him. If he's allowed to intervene, this will no longer be a simple question between Reunion and Ursus. No, since it's all good news anyway, let me have some peace and quiet. You've had your hand on the hilt of your blade ever since you walked through the door. You were like that when we first met, and see if you were ready to cut me down at any moment. But the way you stayed calm back there was just like Patriot. What do you really think about this? That's not important. And none of us are. We all know this, and bad habits die hard. Ines, I have the right to hear what she said, right? In order to respect our sacrifice. Each are both similar, never considering the consequences of the things you do. The regent will not sit idly and watch them lose control. If you can't give him a suitable answer, London summons will destroy everything you painstakingly put together. Ironically, I still don't know what you're trying to accomplish, even now. Who knows? Just don't think you can handle everything alone. You'll come to regret it sooner or later, just like me. The reason you have the right to ask questions is because you avoided the center of the world. Really? We still left on Rhodes Island now. Why are you asking that? I've seen your interaction with the messenger. You've been investigating the Rhodes Islands Trail. That drug company, I had assumed they only got caught up in the war, but turns out the truth isn't so simple. Especially Scout. According to your plan, we were in charge of all the other fronts during the battle to all Cernobite. And you guys did a great job, but someone still found him, the Ghost of Babel. You chose to find him yourself and then you let him go. In the past, I would have seen this as a sign of untrustworthiness. But by the looks of things, you didn't plan to keep the secret for long anyway. What point is there in hiding that? If you've ever fought in a battle, you're bound to know some people who have a bit of a reputation. After all, if those people have been fighting tooth and nail to hang on, there's no getting around it. What's your plan now? We shouldn't have had to fight against them in the first place. If that cult seat is still in charge of Rhodes Island, this might be a chance. No. What do you think my job is? I see. You said you'd help me to do this one thing. We agreed on it. These honest mercenaries are worth just as much as that mercenary, so I don't mind making some extra arrangements. Ines can no longer help you. And soon I'll have to leave too. Oh, I haven't heard about this before. Where to? I'll head back to Victoria with the messenger. It'll be about a 3 or 4 month trip. We'll leave tomorrow morning before sunrise. Are you in that much of a hurry to run out with Ines in that? With your reputation, you plan to head back to London carrying all the scene on your shoulders? You'd probably be better off fleeing back to Castle. Kill Garcin and organize the mercenaries. Someone has to report this to the regent. Now he goes to report this, he'll treat us like his own children and cast us straight into the next war zone. A battlefield within his reach. When the time comes, there really will be no place to run. You're taking this risk to over for me? Why will you do that? Her Majesty Teresa, she remembered my name and my family. Though Her Majesty is no longer here, there's a part of her left in this piece of shit, the good son. How come I've never seen it? No matter how perverse Sarka's personalities and method may be, judging from the results, they're still fighting for the lofty, unrealistic idea. Do you even know what you're talking about? We've known each other for a long time. That's all. Out of compassion, let me also give you a reminder. This is our best opportunity to escape Castle. Leave from here, past Langman and Ursus, to the distant lands beyond. I'm willing to keep one eye closed. But if you go back, know that you will die. Just earlier you said you wanted me to help you do your thing. Your idea of helping me is just committing suicide, then I suggest you hang on to your life instead. When it's my turn to collect, I'd like some of my debtors to be still alive. I wouldn't necessarily be going there to die. Depending on the regent's mood, there are many possible outcomes. The Union has been manipulated into something far beyond what you can imagine. The regent may well change his mind. In any case, I no longer have the luxury of running away. I've left Castle, and I'm about to leave here. What's the worst that could happen? Patriot has already told me. You've been influenced by a lot. You have been influenced by him a lot. Just from your short time here. Just like you were with Teresa. It's all the same, isn't it? Persis sits on his throne. Even if I am only able to grovel my way up there with my head pressed against the ground, I must reach where he is and figure out what he's thinking. Otherwise, if we continue acting recklessly as we are now, that will truly be committing suicide. You know, you could also just submit to him. I've thought about that before, just so you know. Garcin was always suspicious of you, even gave me the order to kill you once. Ooh. Did? Sounds like things would have been more entertaining if you had listened to him. Sorry, but I'm not into the same kind of stuff you're into. Now let's decide. Deny that I'm curious about what Teresa is up to. Seems like having a choice though. That's right, even if you rejected my proposal, I don't plan to let you keep running this show. Not gonna say that this is for my good, right? Of course not. What kind of circus goes around taking care of others? That's disappointing. You're just gone right back to your old days. I thought you were going to keep following. So do you already have a plan? Why don't you ask Ines? That's a really funny joke. Then before I leave, let me tell you another joke. Ines once told me that you looked more and more like a lunatic, but your action got less and less decisive. You really believe that? Have you been using fear bonds recently? Maybe, no matter how good you might be at hiding it. We worked together for far too many years. Who's to say, maybe we trusted you this whole time. So which line was a joke? Wait, this place. It's you, Circus Mission here earlier. I heard you were leaving, but it's not to everybody else. Before I leave, there's something I'd like to confirm. Did any of you personally see in a spelling battle? No, as soon as we received the support request, the battle was over. The street had been torn apart and the region in crystals by the catastrophe caused a violent chain reaction. They got the situation under control with very minimal. Ooh. What are you doing? Decision, you're pretty calm for someone just had a companion fall in front of your eyes. You give off the stench of conspiracy and war. A stench that is all too familiar. If Ines was still here, that's definitely what she'd say. It's also common for people to vent their anger on the fact that they were falling over. It just took you to be a little smarter. It's smart, huh? Yeah, looking back, I've been a bit overprotective of her. I always have been. And not because of what I was afraid she'd get in trouble, you see. I was more afraid that I'd have nobody to kill. After all, I'm also Sarkas, the real deal. Ooh, they're fighting. Interesting. I probably can do the M8 though. I hope I can, but I'm not sure. Oh. Now I get what this is about. How's that guy moving? It's going to block here, right? Yeah, it's going to block. I did a mistake though. Now, let's say that I want to put this here, so I can fight that thing. Okay. What about I did this? It's going to? Oh, I thought it wasn't going to. That's a problem. That's a really big fucking problem. Can I kill that guy? Please, please kill him. 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 I'm in really big trouble if it doesn't. I can't reach it in time. I have to do like this. There is a problem now. And that problem is the fact that that thing is going to get angry. And with angry I mean really angry. No, I don't know how to do this. No, this isn't the way, probably.
最高だね。あいつらをぶっ殺してやりたい欲望がますます高ぶってきたよ。
Let's see. I'll try once or twice. Yeah.
みんな行くわよ。作戦の準備はできたか。各位、迎撃態勢。
Again. Okay, let's see how much I can get now.
Monster, 私に続け。早くしろ、クズだ。状況は
So this range is fine.
おバカさんたち、僕が相手だよ。はい。警戒は怠らないわよ。
Okay, so...
とどめよ。
Oh no, it attacked that. So I can put that here. Okay, I get it.
状況はどうした？
I messed up. If it didn't do that, maybe it was possible. But... I didn't calculate the range correctly.
まだ努力が足りない。
But that doesn't seem that bad. I mean, if they all start going, then to me it's a really big problem, but...
みんな、くれぐれも安全にね。
Okay, let's see.
どんな戦いになるかしらね。行きます。
I can do... I need to kill those. But wasn't it time Quora? Is really Quora was going to tank there? So I put this here.
やるのか。お前はもう戻れない
And
ん
then
だ
I
よ。
can do this. Now I should be able to remove this and put... No wait, if I put Ania here, yeah, it will hit. If I put Angelina here, it won't hit.
キラリーと。
So it can work. Now I put this here.
私を呼び起こしてくださったのはあなたですね。
I'll put also
怖く
Miller.
はないわ。最適な布陣を殺した。 感覚味わってみない？
Now what I need to do is definitely Quora here.
僕が相手だよ。
Mirror.
最適な布陣をした。 治療が必要な人はいませんか？
So it can hold for a bit.
お薬です。
And then if I do this, this is probably going to become a problem. So first I should free that place with the help of
了
Amiya.
解します。空を舞う感覚味わってみない？大丈夫、治ります。
Oh no, there's also one of that things. How am I going to do that exactly?
ドクター、皆さんが私のことを信じてくれてますから。
お前はもう
I'm probably going to do this and remove here.
お薬です。受け取ってください。
Does it hit there? No, it doesn't.
ドクター、
Shit.
お薬です。
But at least Amiya is eating that.
戦闘態勢に入ります。
Can I attack this? It's going to almost one
ちゃ
shot,
んと狙って投げないと。
but at least I can start killing some guys.
最適な役目を果たせ。
Right? Hmm. Okay, they're
お薬
moving.
です。
The fact that they're moving is probably a problem though.
私の得意技を見せてあげる。
Well, they're already attacking, so it's fine if I do this, right? I'm just scared that
ドクター、あなたの考えはお見通しですよ。
oh no, the guy is strong.
ちゃんと狙って
Like
投げない
crazy
と。
strong.
役目を果たせ。
But I should be able to kill. Now I guess I could do
戦闘態
this.
勢に入ります。
Come here. What the
ちゃん
fuck?
と狙って投げないと。
What? But I can place it here. Come here. You bastard.
一気に片付けましょうか。
Just die
お
already.
薬です。受け取ってください。
Now there is another problem though.
状況は役目を果たせ。
And the problem is, am I going to be able to stop this guy? Probably not though.
私の得意技を見せて。
Please do enough damage. Please, 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 damaging. Damaging, damaging. No, 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 no! Look at this HP! I can do it though. I can do it though.
今すぐ助けに行くわよ。
It's doable, it's doable. He was really close though. I can do it now, I think, yeah, mate. I kind of understood how to do it.
皆さん、出発の準備をしてください。よろしくお願いします。どんな戦いになるかしらね。行きます。
Okay, now place here. The main problem is that guy over there. He is very strong.
やるのか、クズだ。
I can already move there. And play Spectre here.
私を呼び起こしてくださったのはあなたですね。キラリーっと。
Now some more damage if needed. And I can start setting up there.
最適な風でした。
First I would like to wait a bit.
体が重く感じてきた。 おバカさんたち、
Easier.
僕が相手だよ。
Then I'm getting close to 17. Second place neither.
お薬です。
I need another reader though now. I definitely need another one.
怖くは
Come
ない
here.
わ。状況は役目を果たせ。ちゃんと狙って投げないと。空を舞う感覚。
Now
味わってみない？
I can do this. After I free that lane, I could put someone in there.
ちゃんと狙って
First I need to
投げ
kill
ない
the big guy there, though. That's necessary.
やるのか。
Now I can do this one last time and remove here, so I can trigger the guy.
はい、この声は泣いている。無駄無駄。はい。
And remove to get the cost back again.
状況は目覚めよ。お薬でこのピンチを乗り越えよう。
Now I can probably put that line here. Just to get a bit more
大丈夫。
damage.
治ります。
Now they're eventually going to start moving. Like right now. Exactly. I did it too. And they're eating
お
Lapland.
薬です。受け取ってください。
I do not like the fact that they're eating her, but
最適な目覚めよ。
at least she's strong. Thanks for being strong, Lapland.
お薬です。受け取ってよ。確かに。はい。
Now,
あなたの考えはお見通し
after I kill that guy, I can just go all in there.
はーい。ここが僕のホームだよ。
I'm making sure that he stays blocked.
最適
And I'm making sure that guy is dying.
大丈夫。治ります。 問題ないわ。やるぞ。お薬
Okay,
です。
I won. Teammate done. So I can read some more story now. Let's see, what does it say? Ooh. Confessarius, I've seen your report. Your achievements with your union are, to say the least, not worthy of commendation. However, that being said, you indeed procured some unexpectedly useful information. No, there is no need for thanks, at least not this time. You are all impressive warriors, and until your death, you are entitled to the rewards you earned by virtue of blood, sweat, and tears you have shed. Majesty the region knows well that the acts and deeds of all sarcas, even those with significant the infected are not the only thing in this temple you are deeply depreciating. Do you understand? I do. You can correct me prediction with this island that is already welcome the return of a certain unpalatable individual, and you should let me contact. Mercenaries know loyalty to their own interest, but then nonetheless makes a fine starting point. The dust settles, and you stand once again before the throne of His Majesty. This is when you will receive your reward. What about the other words? The uninfected with their own plans. Were you unaware? But His Majesty will not participate in such nonsense. We have mutually decided that Victoria will stand by and watch Reno's next move. We lack effective measures to retake control of that interim. Doubly. Furthermore, it is important that we, in the name of our supporters, continue to whip up the infected in all the corners of the world. It's all going to use Union. I was sure His Majesty will tell. Do not know my young mercenary. Things are yet far from chaotic enough. Even if Union has strayed from its leadership, it remains a source of chaos. What's more, should your words just now be taken as a question of Majesty's intention? Absolutely not. Very well, raise your head. Oh yes. For the time being, you need not to return to Castle. The journey back is too long and matters have been progressing rapidly there. You are to stay here. For now, enjoy this small respite however you can. Thank you very much. Now then, His Majesty awaits me. You are dismissed. And proceed to your own business first over there. Of course. Over there, yes. I look forward to seeing what else you uncover. Okay, dialogue and story are really long. See, look like it's sorry about us. It's not like I never thought about it, and it's better than was expecting. But we were a little naive. Which part was naive? The part where you thought you'd die, or the part where you thought that Regent didn't know? Both. He's been following me strange from the start. Not that I'm surprised. He's Teresa's. We've all heard stories about him and Teresa. And Teresa, the invisible forces of nature. But I guess in the course of the war, I forgot the stories. Weren't just stories. So how do we warn Dudley? What's going on with your union? We wasted so much time on the road, she might have already split with Taluda. There are the possibilities the show ends in Longman. Wouldn't that be a bit too quick? It fits with the way W works. If Taluda's gonna destroy an infected, W will destroy Tallulah first, Sarka style, with extreme prejudice. She's pretty upset over the death of a certain Marshal. She knows the score. She's out of room to hesitate any longer. Now she just needs to get into the right space to make a move. And that means we're left waiting. We've got ways to fool their in size. It'd be a crazy risky plan that. I still got my own squad. I can keep in standby. There is all over the place right now. They probably wouldn't catch the code. Yeah, and it will have to pass by some real tricky spots controlled by the region. And God, battlefield figurines there haven't been touched in a long time. But Ikita had tell you in there a very good long time. There was a communication station in an old bunker buried under the ruins. Tower made it look like it was destroyed, but everything down there still works. Hold on, that was a long time ago. How long have you been preparing this? Hold on, way back at the very beginning. Cost me a pretty penny too. Yes, saw the look on your face and now boy will be surprised. For a while now, every time you came back from battle, you were always deep in thoughts. In thought, like a kid who did something that figured you just lost your real fight. Night was the episode actually, if you now realize it, what it was I had to do. Because I had no choice. It's kind of liberating in a way. Apple must have said something to you before you left Turnbull. Does that sound like her? Dangle the cards on the table? No, she'd be a lot of a pain if she did though. You're right that she came looking for me before I left the car city. She knew what we're going to do. She... Can you put a price on the life of America? Sure, always have. Why you ask? You need the answer. But we set the price. The war itself. Sure, you got. Victory is the glory pull out of hand-to-hand fight. All the things that raise your profile that everybody know what a useful tool you are. But that's all in the past, at least for us it is. What do you mean? Every sarcasm mark should have a nice clean price tag. But we don't need anybody to slap it on. On our side, they are their own price in blood defense of the enemies of our sarcasm. You are saying we should get Tyrion to leave Castle. You look surprised, but like, they could choose for themselves. Does this sound weird? Not weird, right? Just give it some thought. Think about what you could be doing in Castle. Don't think about doing that right in front of the races in broad daylight. You make it sound so bad as if you don't have already your own plans. Chill, you're my boss over there. You better do it or we'll have trouble. Ooh. That's a pretty good job. The lands of the share market will laugh themselves into a coma. Certainly wouldn't make the community happy. They'd be out a lot of money. A lot of wasted brain power. Not to mention all the people they killed. True enough, and the old ants there too. Some of them are almost friends of ours. So what are you gonna do now? It's up to you. Well, I can't leave them in. Hell, I can't even leave this mansion. I think it's up to you. You'll need to rule disorders, or there isn't coming back yet. She'll be good. As long as that station still works, he'll hear back, and we'll get word to W. I know to do this. Don't give me orders. Okay. I won't do that, Stan. What a pain, yes. Just when I decide to go after the young lady, but I think it peaked. Get out of here. Ruins of Turnabout burned like those of Castle. There were still traces of life on the streets. Ravaged as they were. Yeah, just someone get what it mean. Like the total annihilation back there. Like for example, that's your kids playing second their weapons. Devil, what are you doing here? No, don't provoke her. Sorry, we were just leaving. Hey, that's an army's radio. Is it? Yes, it is Circus still. You can't even lift it. Why are you holding that thing around? You gonna fight back? You gonna kill me? Oh, you're hurt. You're gonna get infected. The city got hit with a catastrophe. It's not safe here. Oh, that's okay. I'll only ask you. Do you know what it means to take up the blade of a fallen circus?
みんなの努力の成果だからドクターも認めてくれるよね。
Ooh, nice special drop. Ooh, I completed. Yum. Now you have the EX stages. What level did this require? Level 60. Then I had Shattered Front. I'm not going to do it now though.
ドクター。
First I have to recruit here. Oh wait. Recruit I said.
プリムと申します。
Doom here, okay.
ラテラーの護衛隊に所属しております。
I don't have any money though. I do need some. Or I can't recruit again. Melantha. And the cross. Okay. Operators, I can upgrade someone actually. Oh, Melantha. She wasn't maxed out. Well, now she is. Now let's see, I still Underthighs here. Third, that's Silviento. SC7. Probably too much. But I guess I could try. I probably would need Meteorite. But I'm not sure. But let's just start like this. Maybe a super unit. Oh, I can get the Thorns. But that's not the skill I want, right? Yeah, attack plus 60. Surter. Yeah, that's nice, but loses Shivarashi until Ichi, so... well, for Vanguards, I had Bagpipe, Myrtle, Elysian Siege, Zeman, Texas. Snipers, I couldn't get an XUK. Casters. Ooh. Realize there's Warframe here, but... A Scuddy? Am I getting a Scuddy? You know, I do want to try Scuddy. No, I'm not doing it. Let's try with my team. Okay, there's some story here. You're just lying with food. The wishes of the mass have been answered by the sea. Jeans, shells, edible. Yes, it's edible. More. I spilled some. Pick it up, swallow it. More. Take them back. Take them back. More. Priest. They stop for a moment to look up at their brother. Ooh. My brothers and sisters, enjoy your breakfast. This is a war for our good deeds, because we prevailed against our anger and illness. We become more faithful, more united, and more harmonious with one another. I'm surprised you don't even get tired of putting on that show when you do it in practically every city you visit. So, hardly. It's a joy to share his greatness and benevolence with the unenlightened diverse lands. They don't understand what you just say. All of us are one, and the same to the vast ocean. Come, dear brother, share these feelings with your suffering brother. You must understand, this small peace will grant him satisfaction, which will in turn enrich your soul. As for you, you must thank your brother. Thank him for giving you what could have been his. When the two of you stand together, hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder, you share your life with each other, and that makes you even more powerful. Thank you, Father Sir. Very good, dear child. Promise? No, a promise is mutual. These suffering souls are far from able to satisfy the needs of the sea. The sea grants them their desires, and I help them so that their voices are heard. As you already count yourself a part of us, you must know the rules. Human negligence are sent in suitable terms of phrases. You are using their flesh and blood to lay down the path to what it is you want in the chapel. Whichever the case, you don't need to show up here personally every time. How do you know what I want? It's hard not to become addicted to the pleasure of superiority. Nonsense! As the sea's most faithful creation, this is near an ounce of falsehood to my position. I stand here because I wish to save them from the bottom of my heart. Without me, they will long have become a pile of rotten meat steering across lands. Disease and starvation. As long as we can fight against these tangible enemies, they are not our most difficult hardships. Our most difficult hardships come from the deepest part of our souls. When we find ourselves unable to fight this disaster with destruction unavoidable, that is when we are faced with hardship. How many towns like this are still standing in Iberia? This country's vast territory has long been unable to fulfill its people's needs. Nonetheless, they remain in their cramped flesh, either isolating themselves from one another or weak. It's admirable that you care so much about Iberia. You're wrong again. It's the suffering of the people that I care about. Not the borders arbitrarily drawn in these lands. I forgot to do the right I was doing for him. Well, isn't this the nature of us all? Bound by the limitation of our flesh and thought, it's difficult for us to break away from our obsession with ourselves by our own means. And so we choose to fight, not to understand. Oh my god, stop it. With that. It's gonna, I didn't read this necessary, but I'm not telling you now. The truth is that it's always worth telling, whether the listener is as foolish as you or not. Perhaps we should treat this conversation as nothing more than a way to pass the time, seeing as we are working together. You do not yet understand, I'm most sincere. I ask nothing from them. I do not believe in the power of threats either. I simply wish to point them towards a new possibility. Their bodies weakness will forever limit their cognition. I think I'm ensnaring their soul-safe words, but the truth is far from it. I'm helping their hearts to hear the most basic needs of their bodies. The teachings of sages can bring nothing but blind faith. The strength of the body is what grants them the right to see more. There are creatures in the sea. They have no eyes. Their bodies are minuscule, and they have no means of mobility. They can only drift with the tides. Oh wait, I need to check something. Okay, wait. I probably can. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Music again. These are creatures in the sea. They have no eyes. Their bodies are minuscule. Yeah, I already did read this. Is the ocean that they see no different than what we see? How do creatures like this, how do creature with no eyes grasp the loneliness and profoundness of the sea? You and your colleagues never understood how and where your vile yet sturdy bodies came to be, nor can you see how the weak struggle. You then is truly arrogant. Is it me despite the fact that I'm helping them, or is it those believers of false god, where as the perils grow even greater, use their words to turn to despair into false hope, to deceive and to control the pitiable weak? Or perhaps it's you and your foolish cohorts who remain even unwilling to face the vast sea bottoms. I'm sharing with them what my eyes can see so that they may broaden their horizons and know they still have true hope. They may choose for themselves whether they will rot with the land or be reborn as one with the sea. Not only can this possibly save them from starvation and disease, it's also the sea's generosity for the land that insists on consuming. This is not a conquest, it's understanding, it's acceptance. I'm pointing them in a new direction and giving them a better life. In the end, they will work towards truth, just as I once did. It is my life's work. Ill father's flesh has confined your soul and left you short-sighted. You cannot see through greatness. You shall be forgiven. Sounds like you're not the only ones obsessed. Oh hey, Skeletor. You sing your well, must miss selling this. There's so much food, everyone's hungry, and we finally have something to eat. Once you help me back and grind them up, I can make super gramlet pita with them. We'll have this for dinner tonight, sounds good? No, don't eat them like that. The shells are too hard, they'll break your teeth. We have to boil them until they're soft before we can eat them. Singer, I need to take some tea. What are you standing there for? He's staring inside everyone's. Can you let's go of the girl? He decides the sparklings. He cannot wait to join the crowd of feeding people. Slow down, brother. This is all yours. Look around. All these people are yours in the end. In your heart. Accept yourself. Embrace others. Learn to be trusting. And learn to sacrifice. The fighting has long come to an end, and the hardship will cease. Let us stand together. Our souls, flesh, and belief will grow strong, just like this eternal ocean under our feet. Please allow me to keep my distance. Oh, I've been having certain digestion issues. I'm afraid I may not be able to hold it. I'll throw up in your face. Ooh. Brother, you dropped your seashell. Your brother all bit. Interesting, you must be in a good mood today, given your choice of words. Whatever you say. The message from the sea has you excited. You can wait for a celebration longer. Then go, find her. Find your old friend and share this joy with her. I don't know why I'm voice acting this guy. I'm also bad at it, so... Well, anyways. I'm having fun while doing this, and... I think that's all else need to talk, so why not? Next to the cat... a single person. Ooh. What are you doing? Look at him. Please smell it. Ooh. They're fighting? Ooh. It's together. Wise baby tries. You're a good dance partner. Is she? You care about her. Should I not? She's rather safe for the moment. Griff, I didn't know you were in the market for something so pointless. This is making me think your time on land has ruined your nose, Hunter. Well, trust me, I want to vomit far more than you do right now. This with you are right. Looks like your nose has gone completely bad. Fortunately, it seems you haven't quite fallen to the level of those landborn cubs just yet. At the very least, you haven't come crying to me, asking me why I would take her away and what I'm doing here. Asking questions has never been a way I can stick. Asking questions has never been a way of solving things, not for us. As I need to know if you're still one of us. Looks like you have a lot of questions on your mind. If you're unsure, you might want to think twice about picking a fight. Otherwise, you'll just be giving your enemy an opportunity. You're not my target. Then what did you come all this way for? Don't you already know? You've been looking for her, but will your doubts really go away when you finally find her? Memory is shot, she can't tell me much. Take a look at yourself, you're barely better than being locked in a cage. You may not be working for me anymore, but let me teach you one more thing. Remember this, a hunter chases their prey because you must hunt it down. Chasing blindly will bring you only emotional comfort. Are you so weak now that you are chasing after these phantom solutions, Sky? I'm a bit thirsty. How long has it been since you've danced? You've walked too much, your skin is very dry. Have you forgotten proper rhythm for your breathing? Let me ask you again. What are you here for? Listen. You know this ball? Ooh. You're going to make your move? I thought you two were together. I don't really care. Doesn't seem like I can say that about you, though. You are the one who needs that weight off your shoulders, not me. Ooh. And slowly, let's go. Tell me the mysteries, Weezy. I could tell you, but will you believe me? Oh, be careful not to drip. Did you hear that sound of the waves? The food you eat and the water you drink are all gifts from the sea, my brother and sisters. Do you feel the energy in your surging throughout your body and down to your heart? Embrace the vastness before you. This is your for rebirth. Scotty looks at people unsure. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. I think that the song will have something to do with that later. Okay. You'll understand what it is that you want first sight in thunder can spot traps, and you'll only find yourself prey of the others. Hmm? Ooh. It went out to sing too, just like a grandmother with so many things. Hmm. Ooh. Darius left. You'll assuredly gonna the monster of the sea Idas has maybe merely third sight. What is happening now? Okay, they're invading again, I guess. But are they going to the chapel? Or what? Ooh, she's scared? Or what? No, she's nervous. SP7, protect her. Well,
諸君君らの顔なんて覚えてられない
first I
け
need
ど
to place this here.
行こうか
Then I place here. Activate this. I'm still practicing now, but let's see how bad is it. Not too bad.
早くしろ。お前にかける情けはない。
If I put this here,
座標に到着。
okay. So now what?
いい風が
Probably I
吹いてい
can
るわ。
squeeze in some more damage by doing this.
風よ。
And that is never a bad thing.
はい。今よ。
Probably it's better if I activate this. As long as I can keep this
風よ。
going, the better it is. I have 3 units remaining.
とどめよ。
Oh no, there's that guy. Well, if I do this, it's probably a bit better, right?
風よ。
And also that. I got one shot at.
かの深き海に
I don't know to beat that.
よく目を果たせ。風よ。
気をつけなきゃ。
この一撃で。
I have rolled now. But I beat that guy first, and also
当たりました。
I have no one to cover
お
there.
薬です。受け取ってください。
Oh no, that is going to. Not enough damage, huh?
はい。一気に片付けます。お薬です。
どうした。
Yeah, probably need to look up how to do this level. I find all of this way too difficult for me.
私のことを信じてくれてますから。大丈夫。治ります。
Yeah, this is useless.
私は大丈夫です。
Well, let's look it up then.
皆さん、しっかりしてください。
Let's do 7 clear. Dark Knights. Okay, let's see. My favorite casting. Pasting. Cheese snipers. Went another sniper though, I think. Right? Well, I can get acid part 1. Yeah, I like that. IDX CJ. Well, I'm never good enough sniper. Then do I have everything here? It says Chillers, I have that. A defender, I have, yeah, let's say that I have them. I have Quora. Okay, let's do something. Quick select, let's select everything from this squad.
Interessa.
みんなの面倒は
Okay,
ちゃ
so
んと見てあげるわ。
there's 2 snipers, 2 medics, so
あの、
Mirror and
皆
Perfumer.
さんの足は引っ張らないようにします。喜んで。
The guard, let's say Lapland, or well, I need to put 2 guards there, so I'll just put Lapland and Spectre.
皆様、ご機嫌うるわしゅ。
2 defenders, Korigami,
準備完了。
and then DP generation. So I don't know, scavenger.
たかが入隊で何か言わなきゃダメなのか。
Then what are the other things I can put here? Just to be a bit safer. Angelina,
戦いも仕事も全力でいくよ。
Mia,
はい、わかりました。
Gallagher, and
血に飢えて戦うのは
maybe
虐
Kelsey.
殺者だけだ。
皆の行動に気を配っておく。
Okay, well, what is happening? Sniper there, okay. Sniper Vanguard, okay. Well, let's try. Go
行
down.
くぞ。
Okay, it was
つい
here.
てきて。
Should be enough.
バラージュ。
Yeah, exactly. Well, Exodia is pretty strong. Then it was Guardia. Sure.
ディオ・ボーレント。
警
Here.
戒は怠らないわよ。
Okay. I mean, I would have liked to eat myself, but
治療が必要
well,
な人
first
は
I
いませ
am
んか？
lower level than I should be. So wait, I want to see what happens now. Okay, second medic there.
バラージュ。
So here.
これがバラージュ。
Let's pause a second. And guard there. It says duelist guard, but
お薬
I may
で
as well put
受け
Spectre
取って
there.
ください。
I don't know if I can kill there. I hope so.
バラージュ。あの深き海より参りました。
Defender there, okay.
早く。
ディオ。
Uh,
オラオラ。
let's try like this.
さあ、あと少し。
お薬です。
Uh,
問題ないわ。問題ないわ。落ち着いて。
Okay, so I just killed them slowly there.
ちゃんと狙って投
Okay, I
げ
get
ない
it.
と。
この一撃で
Okay, so after I kill that thing, I can retreat this, right?
ロックンロール。逃しませんよ。
Okay, now pause. What is it doing? Okay, so hmm. Okay, I got it.
お待ちしております。
So I did
私の
this,
出番？
とどめよ
this, and now I wait.
さああと少しご命令を風よご命令を
Now I retire this, and I wait until this gets killed. Oh wait, I need to retreat
治ります。
and put.
位置についたよ。
I can do like this though.
敵を殺してしまうのは
お前はもう戻れないんだよ
It's not exactly what I wanted, but it did work. Oh, so that's how you did it. Well, nice. And Singer too, she will come back, right? We can't let her anger. Hmm. What? Chilling noises? Stop grabbing it, it's yours. Stop chewing it, it's not something you can eat. Don't call her. Give her my app, will you? Tell her. No, I guess you can talk. This is the goodbye. I'll ask a question, then I'll tell her myself. Okay. Oh, the Inquisitor. Hi Inquisitor, are we planting explosives at the hill right now? This is correct. Okay. Negir. Spread the sea terrors. Hmm. Then I break you the mind, hell saying it's not pleasant. The old bearing structure is probably won't withstand the intensity of the explosion. The southern north of the city may crumble in a moment, and the inhabitants are feel and know anything about this. Proceed. Okay. For Liberia's prosperity, for Liberia's defense, and for Liberia's orderliness and integrity, I shall hide my own sword and my light. Okay. Hmm. Oh, the sheet and ba ba ba. You are king. Hmm. Hmm? Languages are sensible and moving, just like the reefs next to the sea. Okay. I'm not sure of what is happening. Hmm. Wait, that's it? What are you doing here? Ooh.
よくやったわ。みんな最高よ。
Okay. SVST1 is a recording? So it's just story, right? Wait. I think I'm going to do some. Um, yeah, I'm going to ring something. Just a second. Okay, I'm back. Well, then I can remove this text. Okay. No need. Do you carry that case everywhere you go, wandering singer? Yeah. Then will you mind if I ask another question? Go ahead. What is inside this case? A saxophone. Hmm. Hmm. You're wearing a dancer that's yours so talented. It's been too long since we had a friend with such brilliant luster and you as you. If you want to listen to something, okay, let me sing for now. I came to ask a question. The person standing by you probably knows. I don't think you can escape the issue anymore. Were my people here in the once familiar? You naturally were. I was not asking you. And because I have no idea if this person is an original meow. All people might try and see water beats against the island and can turn the coast into sand in time. So your arrival, was it not there who willed it? Wasn't it you who wanted me to come? Were it merely my bidding, you will not show here, correct? I am only a stranger. I simply asked, did she will you to come or not? She didn't. I came on my own. You are not lying. I can hear when eyes are told, but you are honest. Hmm. Be calm, singer. It was not my intention. A little prudence does us all good. Okay, you see these people all have great thirst in you, but that diamonds on the seashore is absolutely not normal. Scrap bagging, sea terrors, the ocean. Where are you from? You know something, don't you? What have you and are you done for me? Yes, indeed, I know a good deal more than others. Indeed, I know one of who wants to meet you. Hmm? He wants to meet me. Come with me, you shall know when you see him. After all, you have a friend here too. Wish to meet her, do you not? Bishop Stone makes light of it, but Scotty remains calm. The hunter secretly grieves the case Underthighs. Only fruits of progress in material science and this island, earnestly investing vast funds are to thank her now that she does not crush the handle of the specialized saxophone case apart. Please, in here. As for you, and you, the time for your reward too is come. Skadi glances at Nadia briefly and does not say much. Skadi follows over to the figure of the bishop, unsure as to why she's felt well timed that the bishop has at a very odd gait, like his legs are lame or his joints are missing. Okay, the descent stairs. Regretfully, will not light lamp, but this should assume no trouble should lit. I have heard wandering singers to be quite agile by and large. Their city and barons are too friendly, and those going afar easily can to suffer. One must learn the basics of protecting themselves. Wealth cannot buy music, yet music can serve as wealth. So long as a fine song is sung, one will not starve wherever they go. I used to yearn greatly for that sort of life, likely because I'm no good at what it means. Once I sat down and read somewhere, it is very hard for me to up and leave again. Okay, we're under the city. What is it? On the seafloor. How could this be? What? Sector? Um. In Skadi, I have not been the one following your affairs. They've handled you very well, especially the ones by your side. They've handled it all well, letting you uphold your mental state under such emotions. They have had no time to tend to you lately. By the humble grace of your leader here, you have come. Practically as a gift to me. Ooh. I'm surprised you stepped for first, and not that minstrel. Why are you waiting for? Why did you not kill me for? You unallowed things, and your eternal condition, you find sense of ego, expressed without meaning. Will you be just as unconcerned if this experiment? Her life vanished here. Sir, life is the one you place most importance on. You destroyed your experimental grounds. Vector is highly valuable. Out of all the origin infection tests you have conducted on the Abyssal Hunters, only this one specimen tells the tale. The original scene of the rest and lowlife bits can be affected upon those unholy bodies of yours. Is it not so very interesting? Although I must say, you have read too much damage on the side where we three are in, having committed so much refined, liquefied originium, having applied Aegir technology, all of it never to be seen again. She's highly valuable indeed. My one mystery is how she fends against an originium infection of such scope. Her spinal cord deleted will be enough to infect a small country. Things have changed now. Thank you for placing her in my hands. Unhallowed things. I will lead the other two. I will discover our final secrets. I will prove my own success, my research, our enemy's secrets as well as weaknesses. Hmm. Okay. The Church of the Deep? The Bishop figure seems to learn some. You may truly be that girl. Wait, so is the reason why Spectre is like that? Look at the analog thing up to understand. Do you believe being one more will let you topple me with this? You and your kind alike are so self-confident, so stupid. Hmm. What? Ooh. Oh no, Ladia. But now, Ladia is requested this, so I did best. Hmm? What? Is Sharmla? Hmm. What? What is that thing? Is Sharmla, I want to meet you. Only nonsense stick, her hand reaches for her case as she watches for the seabird's first move, its first possible movement. Life and death are an instant apart. She wants the monster dead. Countless years buoyant, countless years sobbing, countless lived and died. Hmm. Sister, right now you're not coherent of where you came from. You're not coherent, but let me tell you the truth of things. You are we. What? What flows through you is our blood. Hmm? Well, you want like your blood is our blood. Your body is where, and then our bodies entered. I have numerous blood kin. They meet you, they die. They smell your scent, just as you smell our scent. They believe their fellow kin are trapped under your skins. They bite at your hide and flesh regardless of danger, wishing to release their own kin from your vesicles. They've not prepared themselves, and they've not at that point their organs to realize with. We are not trapping kin within your bodies. You are our kin. You are we. So abyssal hunters are actually seaborns? But hot. Okay. So Aegir are hot seaborns, okay. Hmm. Hmm? Sky is unable to move. Sky seems to touch your stuff. Hmm? I'm getting confused a bit. Okay, I'm confused. Hmm? What? Hmm. I'm confused. I am really confused. Why are you telling me about the final season of Gamora? I didn't need to know that. Okay. Because she's loving her at the daggers, that's the kid, she returned to her home. Okay. Yeah, I remembered. She's a sea monster, sea terror, sea burn, aside from her, anyone and everyone probably sea monster, and she has already committed great sin. If she's a sea monster, if her brother sees her, then she recalls that which did not resist. She feels calls to mind its tentacles softly folding over its own skin. I killed it. I killed her. I killed him. Hmm? And why did we never before see it? Why could we not find out? Hmm? Oh, so Gladia's still alive? Oh wait, there's still an ad here. Okay. You did not. I killed. There we go. I killed her Genis. I killed her Genis. I killed him. He did nothing, and I still. Your middle sister was an Aegir. All killed by Jaeger. My sister, my mother, my grandmother, my years of revenge were mistaken from the very beginning. I never knew all of this. Everyone killed by Jaeger. The Church of the Jaeger. The Seaburn does not lie. My sin. In the form of scheming, you have no sin. You only did what you were able to do. We can act without sin. By the act of Jaeger, we killed so many. Hmm. Earl of Jaeger, Scotty certainly isn't one to present, so loftily. Finding a justification for herself is a little else but consolation. How did Dagger look upon the Abyssal Hunters? Just what am I? What exactly have I lived? All of everything, and the reckless death defying me of back then. How are they even related? What am I even doing? Okay. In the end, this question has come. Scotty does not want to speak, but in her flows Seaburn blood, flows the truth. Could Dagger be ignorant of who it was that murdered all her family? If there truly are Seaburn that enter cities, could it really have been only her family who were hurt? Hmm? What? Scotty's blood is already near the point of burning away in her body. Scotty knows the answer. She knows she planned to leave this secret lie until her death. But yet, she spoke. Hmm? Oh, Gladia. She's alive. I haven't given you a single scrap of courtesy. The undead should behave and scream wretched in their traps. You're the undead, you're trash. Ooh. How could this be? Why was her body able to recover from such grievous injury? Ooh. Gladia is struggle-free, or perhaps she knows that if she didn't, the Seaborn will crash there in the next second, no matter its intent. Okay. By the way, I think I may end the stream here. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream here.